obviously, Inter Milan, such a legendary club with players such as R9, Zlatan, Zanetti. So many players have come through that club. What was it like for you on your first day coming to the locker room and just being around that type of environment and just being like, wow, I really made it to one of the biggest clubs in Europe from college, from MLS?
Yeah, I think you just said it perfectly. It's one of those wow moments. You walk into the dressing room with such big names, around football and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just, you take a deep breath and you're like, holy, like, coming from Brampton and stuff, and then now playing alongside with some of the biggest names in football is, something I've always dreamed about. And yeah, it's a special moment as a player for sure.
Did they ever come at you for your Toronto accent when you first got in the locker room?
Nah, man, they don't. Obviously, there's not much English, so you don't really hear it and stuff like that. But yeah, not me. It's just me trying to learn Italian, really.
Oh, for sure. How's that process been going for you?
It's a difficult process still, but hopefully they'll get better soon.
Nah, definitely. I'm telling you, Italian, bro, is no joke, brother. You got to do some practice for sure. Who was one of the people on the team that kind of really just brought you into the squad and really just put an arm over your shoulder and helped you adjust?
Yeah, I think, a lot of the guys, but, obviously Thuram. Obviously, he speaks really good English also. So, yeah, he's helped a lot and stuff like that. So, yeah, extremely grateful.
See, you guys have a nice little camaraderie in the locker room, man. It's good to see two of you brothers, both fashionable, both geeking around in the locker room. That's really dope, man.
Yeah. Nah, he was doing some stuff last season on social media and stuff with the fits and all that. That's his personality and stuff. Obviously, me more a quiet guy, so he's trying to get me to come out a little bit. But nah, it's well.
Obviously, with yourself as well, you've been growing so much, man. Just putting your personality out there more. Is that something that you look to do more?
Honestly, just the way I am. I'm just a quiet guy. Stay to myself. So it's just that's always how I've been, and it's just how I present myself. But yeah, nah, it's trying to speak more and talk to more people and stuff like that will always help you. On the football pitch and outside the football pitch. So yeah, definitely.
For sure. And obviously, even with your, maturity and how far you came in your career, and you're still so young. With this Canada squad as well, you've been really just performing well and becoming one of the leaders on the team. What is it like having Jesse Marsch as your new coach, and what has changed about the squad since he came in?
Yeah, I think a lot has changed. Obviously, a very good Copa America run. From day one that he stepped in, he wanted to take us to a next level, and I think he's done that so far. Obviously, we're showing a different side of us that, no one really expected in the past. And yeah, I think that's super good for Canada soccer. And obviously he's pushing us in the right direction, and obviously it's showing on the pitch. So yeah, super grateful to play under him.
And obviously your game has evolved a lot, playing as an outside back, playing as a winger, playing as a wing back. What do you think is your best position in that Canada squad?
In the Canada squad, difficult to say. Obviously, it's a different formation now from the past. 4-3-3. So definitely as a winger, my natural position. Going at guys, trying to make a difference in the final third. So yeah, I definitely think that's my best position.
And obviously, your relationship with Joe David, Alphonso, Davies has come so many leaps and bounds over the last couple of years. Just talk about a little bit of your guys' relationship and chemistry on the pitch as well.
Yeah. Obviously, super close with everyone over there on the national team. Especially Alphonso and Jonathan David. Obviously, Jonathan David's more like me, quiet guy. Alphonso's more outgoing. So yeah, I'm super close with everyone, and obviously when you're super close together as a team, that's going to show on the field, and definitely it's been showing. We've been doing super well over the last few months, and yeah, hopefully we keep improving as a team.
And obviously at Inter Milan, man, you've had an incredible start, even before the injury. Talk about your first goal for the club, because I think that was just such a massive moment for Canada soccer, for your own career. Talk us through the goal and what your emotions were like once that ball hit the net.
Yeah, obviously emotions were high. It's something, always dreamed about. And, obviously it happened so fast in the game. And obviously as the player I am, of course it happened, going at a guy 1v1, cut in and then find my first goal for the club. So yeah, I was super happy about that. And it was like a dream come true. So yeah.
You know what I really liked about that goal too? It really showed your versatility, playing on the left, playing on the right. Don't matter, man. You with the right, my brother. Come on now. They must know this, bro.
Exactly, bro.
And obviously, playing against Messi in the Copa America must have been an amazing experience, especially for Canada. Do you think the team was more adjusted to play against Messi, or are you guys more scared of the threat of Argentina itself?
No, obviously, yeah, going into that first game, we knew the type of team they were. Obviously, the best in the world. They have the best player in the world. So yeah, it was more just about knowing where he was all throughout the whole match, and yeah. But at the end of the day, we want to worry about ourselves and really take the game to them. And I think we showed big personality in that game, and who we are as a nation, that we want to keep improving. And yeah, we definitely gave them a game, and then obviously we had to play against them later in the competition again. So yeah, no, I think definitely we gained some respect there, and we just want to really go at Argentina and give them a game.
What do you think changed between that first match day and that semifinal match between the squad? What do you think were the tweaks and adjustments that you guys had to make?
Later in the competition, playing against them, it's always difficult because you're playing against the same team again, and you have to approach every game differently and stuff like that. So yeah, that's when I got injured. So I was kind of checked out there, not with the team, more in the hospital. So it was a difficult time for me. But no, the team really just wanted to go out there and give them a game, and with all the confidence that we had making it to that semifinals in the Copa America, I think it was just playing with big personality and trying to win the game.
Absolutely. And obviously, it was a tough injury for you to get. And I think what's so important as an athlete is your mental health and how you're feeling. So talk us through your emotions, your worries when you got that injury, and how you what were you thinking when you first, got that injury in camp?
Yeah. No, obviously a difficult time. Everything happened so fast. And then I just remember obviously looking at my leg and just knowing that this was a serious injury. But yeah, no, the support around the whole team and through everyone, the amount of people that messaged me and checked up on me to see how I was doing and stuff like that was something that I was super grateful for. And yeah, obviously injuries are a part of the game. It's unfortunate that it happened, but it's just come back stronger than before, and that's what I'm working towards right now.
And yeah, what's your mentality going into this season now that you're coming back from this injury? Like, what could fans expect from you? What could we expect from you? What do you want to get better from your game this year?
Yeah, what they can expect of me, that I'm, working hard to come back, stronger than ever. It's I want to come back better than before and really show them, who I am as a player, and obviously take another step forward. And yeah, just show some personality on the field, score goals, give assists, and just make a difference on the field. And yeah, that's what I'm working towards right now.
And obviously playing CONCACAF, you're playing against the likes of Mexico and the United States, and we have the World Cup coming here in 2026. Talk to us a little bit about those rivalries that you guys are building with Mexico and the U.S. and how that kind of pushes the team. What do you guys like in the locker room before a U.S. men's national team match or a game against Mexico?
Yeah, those are always games that we want to go into and win. Obviously, like Canada, we just played U.S. Me watching from home, it was obviously nice to see that we won finally, on American soil. So yeah, no, you always want to play against the best in CONCACAF, and I think as a program, we always wanted to play in those big games, and now that we're getting those, and given the U.S. and Mexico games, it's nice to see, and yeah, always going into those trying to win.
What would you say is the biggest difference between having Jesse as a coach compared to the old regime?
I think it's just with his experience in the clubs that he's coached, big clubs, and been over here in Europe. I think he just brings something different, and you can learn always something different from a coach. And I think he's just really pushing us to play his style of football, and obviously we're going to be rewarded for that, and I think it's been showing.
And obviously for you, man, you went from the college level to playing in a World Cup, brother, which is something that we all dream about, playing as a kid. Describe those emotions going into those, first World Cup matches. What was that like for you? And obviously no one gets the opportunity, like as a fan, to ever play in a World Cup match. What are some of the physical demands on the field? Like those sprints on the field, what does it feel like, just being in a World Cup match in general?
Yeah, and I think it's something you always dream of, and I don't think you really realize how big it is until you're on the field playing against some of the best in the world, and obviously who we had in our group, Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, you have some of the best players and best countries. So yeah, no, it was a dream come true, like I said, and yeah, I just really want to go out there and show myself as a player, and then obviously show who Canada is, and I think. Even though we didn't do the way we wanted to, I think we still showed that we're a country that's on the upcoming, and I think we gained a lot of respect from that.
What was your best memory from the World Cup?
I think definitely the assist to Alphonso, Canada's first goal in the World Cup, and yeah, to be a part of that as a player and the way it happened so early in the game was, yeah, to this day it's like a blur, man. It just happened so fast.
And I don't even have to tell you this, but the whole of Canada, my parents, myself, watching from home, we were going crazy, bro. Like that assist, man.
Yeah.
Jeez, that listen. when you add that final ball to your game, those goals, those assists, that's how you know you're getting better as a player, man. So props to you.
Exactly. I appreciate it.
For sure, man. And we've seen your evolution. You've seen your growth, bro, even as a friend of yours, you know, playing with you in college to now seeing you play at the highest league in Europe, man. It's such an honor, bro. And I'm super grateful for you to join us on the show today, brother. So thank you.
No, I appreciate it, and thank you for having me, bro. Yo, this is Inter's Tajon Buchanan. Tap into my Studs Up episode by clicking below.